Morning, Christina from Ananda, Washington. Here for another guided meditation this morning. So I hope you have time to join me, even just for a few minutes, to go inward. And today I wanted to offer another theme from Affirmations for Self-Healing from Swami Kriyananda. And this one's a nice one today too. It's summer. It's a great time to think about self-expansion. I want to read to you a little bit about what Swami wrote about the quality of self-expansion. Self-expansion is the essence of all aspiration. Why do we seek to possess things? Because by acquisition, we imagine we'll expand our dominion. Why do we seek to learn more? Because we think by enlarging our knowledge to expand our understanding. And why do we seek ever new experiences? Because we believe that through them we'll expand our awareness. When you stretch a lump of dough outward, it becomes not only broader, but thinner. Such often is the case when we stretch the mind only outward. Reaching out too far, we sacrifice depth in our lives. The self-expansion toward which all life aspires is of spirit, an expansion of sympathy, of love, and of awareness that comes from sensing God's presence everywhere. I wanted to read the affirmation as part of our theme as we flow into our meditation. So if you want to close your eyes and just take these words in, part of your true nature, I feel myself in the flowing brooks, in the flight of birds, in the raging wind upon the mountains, in the gentle dance of flowers in a breeze. Renouncing my little egoic self, I expand with my great soul self everywhere. Let's take a 20 minutes or so and expand into our great soul self. So finding a comfortable seated position. It could be on the floor, it could be on a chair, it could be on your couch. It could be maybe you're outdoors, just sitting on the ground, wherever you are. It's okay. Just find a place comfortable to sit. Find the bottom of your pelvis, those sit bones. Feel them rooting through whatever you're sitting on, so that your torso, the spine, can be nice and tall. Either the hips are a little bit higher than your knees, so you might need to sit on a cushion or a blanket, whatever you have handy. You can even use a book. It just helps the low back be nice and long so that it can relax. Work your way up the torso, coming up through the chest, and that chest, front of the chest is nice and open. Lifting the palms upright helps expand your awareness and openness of the chest area. The shoulders naturally relax away from your ears. Take a moment to put your awareness on your throat and just make sure that it's nice and relaxed. You can even swallow once and let that throat nice and relaxed. The back of the neck is nice and long. And then coming up to the head, making sure that the jaw is nice and relaxed. Relaxing behind your eyes. The eyes are just nice and relaxed. Forehead relaxed. Finding the seat of self-expansion. Seat of the soul everywhere. With the spiritual eye, the point between your eyebrows, you can even put your finger there just to feel that physical place that we're going to put our awareness during meditation. Or you can even knit your eyebrows together and then relax. And that's where we're headed. Self-expansion inwardly, not through outward actions. Let's start to watch the breath. The best way to come in to your inner universe, letting go of anything that you've been doing so far today. Into balancing your life through both your inward and your outward actions, taking time to come inward, expand your inner universe. Noticing the breath, just noticing it, not controlling it. Inhales and the exhales. Notice what happens when you put all your awareness, best you can, on your breath. You can watch the breath by just noticing the feeling coming in through the nose and the feeling in the nostrils as the air passes out on the exhale. You can watch the breath by noticing what's happening in your torso. With every inhale, the belly gently glides outward. The rib cage slightly widens. Collarbones lift. Torso expands. And then on the exhale, the torso gently slides back in toward the center line of your body, toward the spine. So tune into that flow of life within you, your breath, however seems natural to you, whatever seems most engaging and interesting to you. Tuning into that flow for a few more breaths. And let's start to purposely expand the breath. On your next inhale, you can even press your hand, put your hand on your belly. Inhaling deeply, expand the belly first. And then the rib cage widens, the collarbone lift. Take as nice as deep of inhale as you can. Pause gently at the top just for a moment and then exhale through the nose again. Inhaling, nice big deep inhale. Filling up the torso all the way to the top of the head. Expanding your horizons and exhale. Send out relaxation out to every body cell. Do that a couple more times. Feel free to flow at the pace of your breath. Just expanding the breath right now. Think of it as energy flowing through your body, flowing through the brain. Your mind starts to wander, just bring it back to watching the breath closely, intently. Now we're going to add a hold to this deep diaphragmatic breath called an even count pranayama. So we'll add a count to the inhale, we'll hold at the top, and then the same even count on the exhale. I'll keep count for us. But if you feel like you're straining either on the hold or going too long or too short, feel free to adjust. Just choose an even count. So inhaling together and holding the breath, never straining, focusing at that point between your eyebrows, standing from there. And then on your exhale through the nose, flowing out nice and smooth. Do that a couple more times. Inhaling. Fill the torso. Fill the mind. Hold the breath. Peering out at the point between your eyebrows, just putting your awareness there. And exhaling. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. The bottom of your exhale, just go back to watching the breath. Let it return to its natural rhythm. Do one more pranayama together. It's called Kapalabhati. Skull shining breath. Nice clarifying breath. You don't need to do a lot of this pranayama. It's pretty easy. Be sure not to overdo it. So we're going to inhale through the nose and then draw the belly in. It forces the exhale out the nose. You can take that for a test drive. You draw the belly button toward the spine. And then the next inhale just comes naturally as you relax the belly. We'll just do a few short rounds of that, tuning into the stillness in between the rounds that we do. I'll keep count for us. Let's start together on the inhale through your nose. Pausing. Bringing your awareness to the forehead, resting there, just noticing what happened to the breath. And the breath return whenever it feels to, noticing if it's still, if this pranayama causes any restlessness, then just stop doing it. Don't overdo this one. There's no gain there. So drawing the inhale in through the nose. Let's do another round. And pausing. Watching the breath in its stillness, calmness. Letting it expand your heart. Getting this natural sympathy and unconditional love of your heart. From here, let's flow back into watching the breath. Just noticing it, not controlling it. Do a quick body scan. Make sure your belly is nice and relaxed. The shoulders are relaxed away from the ears. Keeping your awareness on the breath as best you can, focused. Sometimes the brain needs a job, otherwise it might get a little distracted. So we'll add a mantra to the breath just to help tune in and to help practice concentration. So with every inhale, you can say to yourself, I am. And with every exhale, say to yourself, peace. Use that mantra with your breath. Hone the mind. And as you do that, as you concentrate, begin to tune in to your higher self, the expanded spirit within you. Let's try this together for a while silently with every inhale, saying to yourself, I am. With every exhale, peace. It can be your mantra throughout the day, but let's practice it right now. Gently, calmly, bringing your awareness to the forehead, to the point between your eyebrows. In the mind, focus there with the mantra. Lean into the flow, the breath, with the mantra, just for a few more minutes. From here, start to let go of all the techniques and just be in our expanded self. Take a double inhale through the nose. Tense the body lightly. And exhale through the mouth. Do that a couple more times. Tensing the body on the inhale. Relaxing the body and the breath on the exhale. One more time, just a nice gentle inhale. Light tense. Relax. Bringing yourself to the point between your eyebrows by putting your awareness there. Focusing on the forehead. Coming into that flow, river of life, the flight of birds. To that point between the eyebrows, visualizing space all around you, above you, below you, behind you. Beautiful space. Making yourself part of that fabric of the universe, part of the flowing river, part of the flight of birds. Sustaining you and nurturing you. Expand into that space. Mentally put yourself there already. Expanding into your soul self. Go with the breath. Being in this space silently for a few more minutes together. calm focus, uplifted, awareness on the forehead. Start to become aware of your breath again. And the flow through your body, through your physical form. Awakening and enlivening and healing every body cell. Expanding into your soul self everywhere. Shining radiant healing light down upon you. Tuning into this affirmation on self-expansion, taking this inward. I feel myself in the flowing brooks, in the flight of birds, in the raging wind upon the mountains, in the gentle dance of flowers in the breeze. Renouncing my little egoic self, I expand with my great self, soul self, everywhere. I want to stay and meditate. That would be wonderful. And hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Tuned into your expansive soul self. I'll see you back here on Monday. We offer another guided meditation Monday morning at 7 a.m.